3 million people in queues, servers crashing in under 10 minutes, resale prices hitting $10,000, and now, in October 2025, thousands of fans are getting emails saying that tickets are cancelled. Ariana Grande just created the worst ticketing disaster in history. And the worst part, it was 100% avoidable. Here is how she screwed everything up. Hey, it's Adrian. If you're here, it's probably because you struggle to get Ariana Grande tickets. Or maybe you saw the chaos online and want to understand what happened. Today I'm going to tell you how Ariana Grande and her team created one of the worst ticket sales in modern history. How they ignore every lesson for Taylor Swift, Oasis and Bad Bunny, and why, a month after the sales, thousands of fans are now at risk of losing their tickets due to surprise cancellation. Before we dive into this mess, if you never want to deal with this kind of nightmare again, join our free community, Ticket Mastery. It's my community where I teach you how to get tickets at face value during the sales, pre-sales, restock, and techniques to skip the massive queues. So if you want to join, you will find everything in the description. Alright, let's get into it because honestly, this is really insane. August 28, 2025, Ariana Grande announced the Eternal Sunshine Tour for 2026, and fans lose their minds. Why? Because it's her first tour in 7 years. Yes, you hear me right, 7 years. Her last tour was the Sweetener World Tour in 2019. Since then, nothing. Zero. In between, she released 2 albums, Positions in 2020 and Eternal Sunshine in 2024. She also starred in Wicked, got nominated for the Oscars, but no concert. So when she announced this tour, it's pure euphoria. But here is the problem. The tour is only for United States and also for United Kingdom. No continental Europe, no Asia, no Latin America. 27 dates initially, then 14 dates added due to demand, so total 41 shows. And she decided to play arenas with 20,000 capacity max. It's not 70,000 capacity seats like Taylor Swift when she played into stadiums, it's arenas. So you have, for example, the Oakland Arena with 19,000 capacity, the Crypto.com Arena in LA with 20,000 capacity, and the O2 Arena in London with 20,000 capacity. So you see the problem? 7 years of waiting plus an international fan base plus small venues means a guaranteed disaster. And the worst part, she could have done stadiums. Taylor Swift did the Eras Tour in 70,000 seat stadium for almost 2 years. Ariana Grande decided to do venues 3 times smaller after 7 years without touring. She created a situation where it was literally impossible for most of her fans to get tickets. And then she is surprised it's a mess. But wait, this was just the beginning. September 9, 2025, presale starts in the US, and it's absolute chaos. Ariana Grande did the worst organized presale in history. How does it work? You just register on an online form before September 7, that's it. No Spotify verification, no system to reward the long-time fans, no filtering. Anyone could register. Result? 6 million people register for the presale. Yeah, you hear me right. 6 million for 41 shows of 20,000 seats. Do the math. That's almost 800,000 tickets available for 6 million people. That means almost 1 in 8 people had a chance of getting a ticket. And that is only if everyone wanted only 1 ticket. In reality, most people want 2, 3 or 4 tickets. On presale day, fans see messages like over 1 million people ahead of you in Oakland, over 900 people ahead of you in Los Angeles, over 3,000 people ahead of you in New York, and also you have the servers that crash. People wait 2, 3, 4 hours in the queue, and when they finally get their turn, everything is sold out, everything gone in minutes. September 10, general sale starts, and it's even worse. In under 1 or 2 minutes, everything is sold out. 1 or 2 minutes for more than 30 shows. And the worst part, this was 100% avoidable. You want to know how Taylor Swift handled this for the Eras Tour? That's really simple. She just did a verified fan system with filtration. She understands that she needs to give priority to real fans and not scalpers or bots. But Ariana Grande, she just opened the doors to everyone. The result? Bots, resellers, people registering just in case. And the real fan, they are stuck behind millions of people. September 16, 2025, we have the UK presale. So fans think, okay, we saw that what happened in the US, we are prepared, except Ticketmaster UK crashed within the first few minutes. Even fans who were in the first 6,000 of the queue didn't get any ticket. Why? Because there were over 2 million people in the queue for 5 shows or 20,000 seats. So it's 100,000 tickets for 2 million people. people. So you do the math, 1 in 20 people had a chance. And once again, Ticketmaster crash. People get kicked out of the queue for no reason. Ticket shows sold out before the sale even starts. Sessions expire after 2 hours of waiting.
Like, put me at the front of the line right now. Okay.
Alors là, c'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Je veux. Oh, je vais vraiment m'énerver. Oh là là. C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Putain, j'y ai cru.
September 18th, general sale in the UK. Everything also sold out in under a few minutes. At this point, I forgot to say, but Ariana Grande added 5 more London dates due to demand. She goes from 5 to 10 shows at the U2 Arena. But it's too little and it's too late, because now resale prices have exploded. Obviously, with such a huge demand and such a limited supply, resale prices explode. On StubHub, on Viagogo, on Ticketmaster resale, ticket at $5,000 for floor seats, some at $7,000, $9,000, and up to $10,000 just for one ticket. And on TikTok, I even see some people trying to sell their ticket for 1.3 million. Yes, you heard me right, 1.3 million. That's completely insane. And fans, they are really furious. On Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, it's a revolt. Ariana, how can you let this happen? Real fan can't afford this. This is shameful.
I'm a real fan who's been a fan of Ariana since I was a child, and I fought hard for these tickets. They sent me an email to verify my identity, but when I tried their link on the email, didn't work. I've been calling Ticketmaster for days, trying to get a new link so I could do it before the deadline, and they only send me the same exact invalid link and refuse to help me anymore. This is devastating.
September 13th, after the US general sale, Ariana Grande posted an Instagram story. She say, "Hi my angel, I've been on set all week, but I wanted to let you know that what is happening with secondary ticket resellers has been brought to my attention, and of course, I'm incredibly disturbed by it. I've been on the phone every second of my free time trying to find a solution. I hear you, and I hope we can get this ticket back in your hand instead of there. It's not fair." Okay, cool. Except it's your team that created this mess. If you had done a proper pre-sale system, if you had prioritized your real fan, if you had played stadium instead small arena, you wouldn't be there. But sure, she apologized on Instagram, problem solved, right? It's wrong. Because a month later, she does something even more controversial.
Some fans who bought concert tickets through resale are receiving emails from so-called Ticketmaster claiming that their order will be canceled on October 24th. This is false. They're just trying to get your tickets. And for now, we don't know if this is a scam or if Ariana's team is behind it, so don't do anything at all.
October 13, 2025, a month after the sales, thousands of fans receive an email from Ticketmaster. The email says, "We have conducted a thorough review of all ticket purchase for this tour. Your order has been flagged as suspicious or as violating our term of service. You have 72 hours to appeal and prove your identity. Otherwise, your tickets will be cancelled and refunded." So it's total panic. Fans who bought their ticket legitimately during the pre-sale with their own account, with their own credit card, are getting also flagged. They know how to prove they are not bought. They have to send their ID, they have to justify themselves, and all this a month after the sales. Wait, let me rephrase that. A month after the sales. After tens of thousands of people bought resale tickets for $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, after fans booked hotel, flight, train, and now Ariana Grande and Ticketmaster decided to clean the house. Why not before the sale? Why didn't you set up a verification system from the start? Why did you wait until there were hundreds of thousands of tickets on resale to react? I've been in ticketing for years. I've seen Taylor Swift, I've seen Oasis, I've seen Bad Bunny. Nobody has ever created this much panic a month after sales. And now, thousands of fans are in the same boat. They are waiting, they are stressed, they don't know if their ticket will be cancelled or not. And Ariana Grande and Ticketmaster, it's radio silence.
I've never seen so much stupidity, so much incompetency from Ariana Grande, from her manager. It is an absolute joke. Bots did not get Ticketmaster. She is blaming all resellers. She is blaming everybody. And she is at fault. She's not defying gravity. She's defying her shit. And she is a bitch. And I can tell you right now, these things in ticketing just make the industry, the live nation, it just makes everyone look like a fucking joke.
Now, let's talk about something important. Everyone say, it's the bots that took all the tickets, it's the resellers who bought everything. Except that's wrong. Just look at the resale platform today. On StubHub, on Viagogo, on Ticketmaster Resale, you have almost 400 to 700 listings per show. That is what? 1,000 tickets, 1.4k maximum for 20,000 seats per show. That's totally nothing. If bots really took everything, you would have 10,000 tickets on resale per show. But that is not the case. What does that mean? It means most tickets went to real fans. The problem isn't bots, the problem is there weren't enough seats. And that is exactly what people don't understand. When you have an artist as big as Ariana Grande, who is doing a first tour in 7 years, who is playing small arenas instead of stadiums, who limits a tour to 2 countries, you don't need bots for it to be a disaster. The demand is just too massive. So stop blaming bots, stop blaming resellers. The real problem is Ariana Grande and her team's strategy. They created an impossible situation and now they want to pretend it's everyone else's fault. That is why Ariana Grande tour is a complete disaster. Bad strategy, small venue after 7 years away, bad presale, no filtering, 6 million people for 800,000 tickets, bad crisis management, cancellation a month after sales, and now thousands of fans risk losing their tickets. If this video helped you to understand this mess, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I will post this kind of video every week. And if you never want to deal with this kind of nightmare again, I have 2 things interesting for you. The first one will be to join Ticketmastery. As I said earlier in the video, it's my free community where I teach you how to get tickets at face value during the sales. So you will understand pre-sales, restock, technique to avoid queues with millions of people. You will learn everything. So trust me, this can be really interesting for you if you need any help for ticket sale. Also, if you're looking for reliable and secure resale tickets, because for example your event is sold out, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. You have the link also in the description because I know how complicated it is to navigate this maze. There you go, you have everything you need to never miss a concert again and especially to not get screwed over. So tell me in the comment, did you manage to get your ticket for Ariana Grande, for UK, for London or for the US? See you soon and remember, artists create the mess, we give you the solution.